Hey, what's up, guys? Rome here from Team Duel League. We're gonna do a deck profile for September 1st ban list. Going to regionals in Phoenix. We're gonna get a Laval deck profile from Hilton.
Laval Flame Bills. It's this deck build got me 4 wins, 4 losses. Broke even. It required a lot of thinking. You'll see it's kind of all over the place, but it works when you have the right setup. Starts out 3 Fire Dogs. This and Magician. Those are basically the only Flameville cards in the deck. 3 Cannons. They can play with Lakeside Lady. 2 Lakeside Ladies. She banishes to target one set card that my opponent has, and then when he's normal, I can special summon her back and just recycle. Then 3 Handmaidens. If I have another Laval in the grave, and I send her by any means from anywhere to the grave, I can send another Laval, including herself. So she just mills the crap out of the deck. 2 Laval millers. They do exactly what they do, exactly what the name says. They mill 2 cards. So I usually go destroy Laval Miller by battle, send 2 Handmaidens, and then send 2 more cards. 1 Cannoneer. His effect is send 1 fire monster when I'm trying to dump for like a last resort, and he's target for Fire Dog as well if I'm just trying to exceed. Flameville Poon. Him and Magician and Fire Dog. They're the only three type of Flameville monsters. He's just to get Fire Dog to hand. A lot of times I'll mill my entire deck, and then my only target in the deck is Poon, and then 1 Magician. And then as well, I ran 3 Battle Faders in the main for the OTK decks. I figured I was going to go up against 6 Amps or Dark World, and just Battle Faders seemed right to have in hand. And actually won me the game when it got down 2 turns, especially when these guys are stacked. So you just draw and then go. They try to attack you for game, and you drop Battle Fader 3 times. Then we move on to the spells. 3 Rekindlings to get everything except the Cannon, the Miller, and Cannon, Miller, and there's I believe that those are the only 2 cards that I'm unable to get from my deck. But special summon has many fire monsters, so if I'm able to get at least 1 or 2 of these, 2 it's game. If it's 1, then I can take control of the field. 3 Lances, extremely valuable. You'll see in my extra that I don't need these when my synchro monsters are out, but this works extremely well with Fire Dog. 2 Mystics and a Heavy. Back row destruction. Lakeside Lady does destruction, and so I don't need much. I don't need 3 Mystics, just 2 and a Heavy, especially with Starlight Road out. 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Foolish, 1 Buck, 1 Dark Hole. Staples. Traps are basically the same staples. Solemn Brigade, 1 Starlight Road, 2 Torrentials, 2 Bombless, and 2 Fiendish Chains. The Fiendish Chains I usually side it out for game 2 and put in Royal Decree, especially when I'm going up against heroes or heroes and Dino Rabbits. It wasn't Dino Rabbits. Guy was playing like Sabers with Rabbit and Tour Guide in it, which was kind of strange, but he was back row heavy. that then the synchro, extra deck was 1 Tiaras. I sync for 5 a lot. 2 Maestro. This the Book of Moon effect for him, basically for Lakeside Lady. 1 Photon, the butterfly guy. Yeah. That basically Spirit Reaper. Get rid of Spirit Reaper or do Marshmallow and attack. 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon, 2 Standing. Amazing unless my opponent gets a Torrential or a Dark Hole in hand, then he's screwed. Or if he can get over 2700 beat stick. Ancient Flame Build Eater. Whenever I got this guy out, it screwed up a lot of decks since it removed their graveyard. Black Rose. Usually I'll get Cannon, bring out Lakeside Lady, seek for 7. Bring out Black Rose, explode, and then Rekindling for game. 1 Laval the Greater. Dual Slasher. This guy wins games, most definitely. I went up against a Worm deck and just attack a defense position monster and click Piercing, and he gets to attack again since I've milled my entire deck. Laval Dragon. It's basically a compulse by sending 2 Lavals from my grave back into the deck. 1 Formula Synchron for drawing, and 1 Hyper Librarian for drawing, since I'll synchro like a madman with this deck. And the side was 2 Spirit Reapers, 2 Marshmallows, 1 Return, 1 more Mystic just in case, 2 Macros for the Dark World decks, because the duel would go by extremely slow, but I can special summon my Banished Lavals with Cannon or with the Return. And 2 Royal Decrees, mostly sided this card in like the entire time. I did not need the rest of these. Yeah, didn't even go up against Wineups or Dark World. That's why I got 84th place with this. But Royal Decree was my main side. And 2 Mirror Votes for Wineups and Rabbits, which, they're dead, but I still saw them. And that was deck that I took regionals. 4 wins, 4 losses. I have made a few changes and it runs a hell of a lot better. This was basically a prototype and was just trying to get the feel for the cards and learning loops. I will show you the new build on the next video. Alright guys, thank you.